Chapter 1. The Struggle Years. I met Zach when I was 24, and he was 27. I was in my second year as a nurse at a small hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio. He was charming, funny, and freshly unemployed. We met at a friend's game night, and despite his broken-down car, worn-out shoes, and past-due bills, he had a way of making me feel seen. He told me he had dreams, that he wanted to start his own tech company one day, that he'd been laid off but was working on something big. I wanted to believe him, maybe because I was tired of dating guys who only cared about themselves. Zach seemed different. At first, it was small things. He'd forget his wallet at dinner, ask for gas money, say rent was tight this month. I didn't mind. I had a stable job. I told myself love was about support, and God knows I gave him support. Over the next 2 years, I paid his rent 6 times, covered his cell phone bill, bought him a laptop when his old one died, and paid off nearly $22,000 in credit card debt he'd racked up from a failed business attempt. My savings were drained. I sold my car and started working Uber Eats after night shifts just to stay afloat. And through it all, I believed in him. Believed we were building something together. But I was wrong. Chapter 2. The Job and the Change. In our 3rd year together, Zach finally landed a job at a growing tech company downtown. I was overjoyed. I thought the struggle was finally over. We could breathe again. We could plan for our future. He bought new clothes, hit the gym, started wearing cologne, and fixing his hair. At first, I was proud. He looked good, confident. But then, things started shifting. He started working late, every night. He stopped texting me during the day. He got a new phone and never let me touch it. He said he was tired, stressed, needed space, that I didn't understand how hard it was to be in tech. I brushed it off. I told myself it was just the adjustment period. I gave him space. I worked even harder to keep the home warm. I cooked, cleaned, made sure he came home to a happy place. But the distance kept growing, and my gut told me something was wrong. Chapter 3. The Receipts and the Lies. It all changed the night I found the receipt. He'd left his jacket on the chair. I went to hang it and found a crumpled receipt in the pocket. $278. At a rooftop restaurant we'd never been to. 2 entrees, champagne, dessert. It was from 2 nights ago. The night, he said, he was working late on a project launch. I felt my stomach drop. I confronted him when he came home. He said it was a work dinner with investors, said I was being paranoid. I wanted to believe him, but something was off. So I started watching more closely. Checked our shared bank app. He'd withdrawn hundreds over the past weeks, with strange charges to flower shops, bars, and Uber rides to unknown addresses. So one night, I followed him. He told me he had a team meeting after work. Instead, I watched him walk into a hotel lobby with a woman in red heels, laughing, holding hands. He didn't even look back. Chapter 4. The Shattered Heart. I drove home numb, sat in our shared apartment staring at the walls, the bills on the table, my name on everyone. I didn't cry that night. I couldn't. I was too empty. The next morning, I didn't confront him. Not yet. I needed a plan, because I didn't just want to leave him. I wanted him to feel what it was like to lose everything. Chapter 5. The Quiet Collection. Over the next 2 weeks, I played the role of the unaware girlfriend. I smiled, cooked, asked how his day was. And while he bragged about crushing at work, I collected evidence. Bank records, credit statements, receipts from restaurants, photos from that night outside the hotel. Then I found something worse. He had taken a business loan using my credit score, something I helped him rebuild, and listed me as a silent co-signer on paperwork he forged. He stole my identity. That was the last straw. Chapter 6. The Execution. I went to a lawyer and filed charges for fraud and identity theft. Filed a police report. Closed all our joint accounts. Froze my credit. Called his company and tipped off HR with evidence of his financial misconduct and the fraud. Then I moved out while he was at work. Took everything that was mine, including the furniture I'd paid for. And I didn't say a word. But I wasn't done. Chapter 7. the exposure. I recorded a video. Just me, sitting on a couch in my new apartment. I looked calm, not angry, not crying. I told the story, how I supported a man for years, paid off his debt, how he cheated, lied, and stole from me. I didn't name him directly, but I showed the receipts. And I ended the video with one sentence. This is what happens when you betray the woman who built you. I posted it to TikTok, thinking maybe a few friends would see it. It hit 1 million views in 24 hours, then 5 million, then 10. Women flooded the comments with their own stories. Journalists reached out. Even a local news station picked it up as part of a financial betrayal awareness piece. Zach's world crumbled. His company fired him the next week. The other woman dumped him after the story blew up. He tried calling me, over and over. I never picked up. Chapter 8. The glow up. 6 months later, I was thriving. I started a small blog called Built, Burned, Rebuilt, helping women get back on their feet after financial abuse and toxic relationships. It grew faster than I imagined. Sponsors came in. I launched an online coaching course, moved into a condo near the river, bought a new car in my name. One day, I was walking into my favorite cafe when I saw him. Zach, sitting alone, hair messy, shirt wrinkled. He looked like a man who'd lost everything. He stood up when he saw me. Maria, I'm so sorry. I was stupid. I messed up. Please, can we talk? I looked him dead in the eye. You didn't just lose me, Zach. You lost a woman who saved you. And I walked away. Final words. Some people think love means saving someone. But love without respect is just sacrifice. And when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I built him up. And when he broke me, I built myself higher.